Aries, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me this week. This is your weekly reading for June 30th to July 6th. We're going to get right into your reading. I first of all want to welcome those of you that are new to my channel. Thank you for choosing to spend time with me here today. I hope that the reading resonates with you. And of course, those of you that are returning, thank you so very much. All your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. I can't thank you enough. It really helps me personally, and I appreciate that. And I love when I get to connect with your energies. So Aries, we're going to get into your incoming energies. Now, when I was pre-shuffling, it's funny. I pre-shuffle everybody's cards before I go on camera. I meditate. And you got the World card, which means I feel like there's things in your life that you are starting to wrap up. There's cycles in your life that are kind of, you're putting a closure to. And what that's doing is it's opening up the gateways for you towards some like a new life, almost like a new life or a new beginning. So lovely to see that happening for you. Now, Aries, let's get your angel number and the message that's attached to it. We will reveal it at the end of the reading and see how this ties into the reading, or it could actually be a message that your angels want to reiterate to you as well. All right, Spirit Angels, Guides, beautiful sign Aries. For the very first week, this is the full week of July. Let's see what's going on. Co-creating. You're partnering up with somebody. You are working in combination with someone. Oh, and it's very much blessed. Lovely. Great way to start. All right, number 40. We're co-creating, right? We're co-creating and we're taking the action that's necessary. We have all of the wisdom that we need. And for some of you, you could be actually co-creating either with yourself. Maybe you're partnering with yourself spiritually, finding that wisdom within to help you move along your path. Or you could really be partnering with somebody. There is new life that is really starting to emerge here. We see this egg, we see the owl, we see the cheetah. This is taking the action that's necessary. Knowing very well that the wisdom that you carry within you has the capability of creating something new, because there is a new life. Remember, we're ending a phase, we're ending a cycle. Something is coming full circle, and it's time to co-create, and it's time to begin fresh. You have an incredible amount of blessings around you. You're feeling blessed. You're feeling, for some of you, number 22, this is a very, very much a spiritual or angel number. And twos bring partnership and they bring balance. Partnerships are about co-creating. Have you been looking at things from a more spiritual way? Have you been trusting in your religion or in your faith? Because there is something that's going on around you, Aries, that's making you yourself feel very blessed and grateful and appreciative for the connections, the people that are surrounding you, the opportunities that are coming in. This is a time to feel all of that magic happening around you. That's a beautiful way to start your month of July. All right, let's see now. Let's get your cards from underneath the deck. These are your current energies. Look at that. We see an owl here too. And I have to go back a little further. Sometimes that happens. Number 14, truth be told. In your current circumstances, the truth has been revealed. And you yourself, I think, are seeing the wisdom within this truth. And it's like it's setting you free. You're opening that window and you can see like all of the hearts are kind of flying through. It's because you're finally understanding something. It's revealing. Something's been revealed to you that's opening up your mind. It's opening up your heart, and you're seeing the truth behind everything. Because, when we wear masks, we don't show our true potential. We don't show our true selves. And then, then what happens is when we're wearing masks, we don't co-create with the right people. We don't mix with the right blend of communications around us. And we're not doing ourselves justice for that. because we're meant to co-create with people that are on the same spiritual plane as us. They have the same goals, you know, or even if they don't have the same goals, they're there to bring about something that brings something out in you that maybe you never even knew existed. The all that glitters number 16, this is in your current energies. It means that sometimes we wear masks and we see things because, you know, because we want to see things. Doesn't mean that they're necessarily what all that glitters is gold. Not everything that we see is wonderful, is truly wonderful. You know, I mean, and sometimes we put so much focus on the monetary things in life that we don't get to see the things in life that really bring blessings or really bring substance. Serendipity. Okay, number 18. There's been a moment, some sort of serendipitous moment is happening in your current energies. It could be the meeting of somebody. It could be somebody. Yeah. So again, I mean, I try for my readings to be completely positive, but you know, also be careful that you don't get caught up with the meeting of somebody that where they're showing you all this glittery stuff. They're showing you all this wonderful stuff, but really, when you pull the mask off, is the substance there? It's the question you have to ask yourself. All right. And then peace. We're seeing number 23, peace. Which is lovely because, you know, again, when we feel peace in our life, we feel blessed, right? Peace, blessings come from feeling peace in our life. But I do believe that there could be a moment there. I feel like there's some sort of serendipitous meeting, and maybe it is making you feel really special. Maybe this is a meeting, you know, let's take it as what's glittery is this meeting of the souls or meetings of the mind that bring an exciting moment for you. I think that you're feeling a great sense of excitement. I think there's something going on in your current energies that's making you feel really good about your circumstances. And you know, maybe this all that glitters, you know, make sure that you don't wear masks. It's just warning you, you know what? You can have, you actually have more to offer than you maybe even realize. So take the mask off, be who you are, and you know what? You will find that you will co-create with the right group of people. You will co-create with the right circumstances in life, and you are going to feel all of those blessings around you. All right, Aries, let's get your 6 cards. We're going to start with the first 2 cards, Spirit, Angels, Guides. The tarot cards will give us more meaningful messages to go along with the energies. All right, 9 of Wands. Oh, you've stood your ground, Aries. You definitely have. You know, sometimes in life we put up protective barriers, and there's reasons why we do that. We put up boundaries. We set boundaries with circumstances, with people, with our work-related situations, with our love situations. And the reason we do that is because we need to feel a great deal of protection. This 9 of Wands is somebody, and this is very much your character, Aries, is that you stand up for what you believe in. You don't let anybody walk all over you. You truly stay committed to what the end game is. And you never, ever, under any circumstances, do you give up. All right? And this is why I think the blessings are coming through for you. Because you stand your ground where it is necessary. And because you do that, and because you have held on to that commitment, the 6 of Swords, you're breaking away from whatever has been cloudy. You are moving towards better times. You're really moving in a direction that brings that light at the end of the tunnel. It's been a dark time, but you know what? You've come to some realizations in your life. And I think currently what you're realizing is that, you know what? I don't have to, it's not all about the glittery things in life, you know, and it's not always about the surprises and the expectations, because what truly means the most and is the most meaningful is the peace that you feel within inside of you. And that's a truth that you've been revealing for some time. The 6 of Swords is moving in the right direction. Again, you're moving towards better times. Better times are coming in for you. Why? Because you've stood your ground. You've set the boundaries. You've set the barriers. You've protected yourself. And most of all, you never, ever gave up. And you don't give up. There's been some toxicity in your life. There's been some things in your life that you certainly can't control. And there's times in life where we don't. We feel like we've lost all sense of control, but you don't have to, submit yourself to that. You actually can stand up for yourself, and I think that you truly are. I think there's been moments and times where you have been feeling like there's a force that's kind of controlling the narrative, controlling things. But you don't have to feel this sense of entrapment anymore. I think you're moving away from it. I think that you're standing up to it and you're saying, you know what? I am not letting anything get the better of me. I'm not giving into temptation. I am going to stay strong. I'm going to stay focused, because moving in the right direction is really what's most important to you. I think there is somebody around you. I think that there is this serendipitous moment. I think that you may have met someone that may be showing you a side of life that's really exciting, and it seems like it's all there and everything's there. But I think what you're starting to realize as you peel away the layers, that there's really no substance there. And what that makes you feel is it really makes you feel as if you're being tempted in a direction that you know that you don't want to go. I think you're ready to move in a new positive direction, and I think you're ready to free yourself from whatever's been holding you back from moving forward. Your great sense of determination is going to win the day, and you are seeking new beginnings. The Fool is the beginning of the Fool's journey. It's the first card in the major arcana. It's a 0 for a reason. You are ready for new experiences in life. You are taking charge of the situation. You are releasing whatever it is that has been distracting you from moving forward. And this Fool energy is a new beginning, and it's time for you to take that leap of faith, and it's time for you to take that risk, because there is something new and better waiting for you. Let's see what the next 2 cards are, and then we're going to get into clarifying them. So let's find out. Spirit Angels Guides for the beautiful sign Aries. All right. The 2 of Swords, feeling at an impasse. We're blindfolded and we cannot see what's in front of us. We've crossed our heart. We've crossed over our heart with the swords, meaning we're trying to not emotionally put anything into making some sort of a decision. But we're feeling a little bit at an impasse because we're not seeing the truth or clarity to some sort of a situation. Now, the 2 of Swords is urging you to use your intuition to help guide you as well. So that in turn will help you to free you from whatever restrictions you feel are causing you to keep that blindfold on. The Princess of Cups, I think that there's a message coming for you this week. I think the message comes from somebody who's very caring, who's very intuitive themselves. I think it's a message that comes from somebody who truly loves you. Could be somebody who you are co-creating with. They're sending you blessings. They're also sending you reassurance emotionally to let you know that this is a time where you can freely remove that blindfold, and that you do not have to be in a circumstance where you feel that you cannot make a decision. That by freeing yourself from whatever it is that is keeping things blocked is going to revitalize your energy. Because there's blessings this week. We have to remember that there is some sort of wise advice that may be coming from somebody who you have partnered with. And that wise advice is bringing you blessings, and they could be blessings that have been disguised, but you're going to feel the freedom of that this week. The Princess of Cups is certainly a message that comes that warms your heart, and it is also a transformational card. It is the transformations that take place emotionally that allow you to remove those swords from you crossing them over your heart and allow your emotions to help you make some sort of a decision. You have to open up your heart to make a decision. That's what's going to be important. 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords. You don't give up. That's why you're moving in the right direction. And you've got, along with the 9 of Wands, you get the 7 of Wands. You are in a very powerful position to take a great stance in your life. Do not allow anything to stand in your way of embarking on a new life experience or a new journey. You are ready to journey in a new direction, and you are definitely leaving that dark tunnel behind. The sun is directing the energy towards the right path for you. The 7 of Wands, it shows, this red cloak shows for a reason. You are on a determined path to show your strength. And no matter what comes at you, because we don't know what all of those wands are that are coming at us. But the one thing we know for sure is that our strength, our resiliency, and our courage, and our commitment to stand up for our beliefs and our faith is undeniable. And that sometimes, even though you feel like you're on the edge of a cliff and you don't know what to do because you're feeling a little bit at an impasse because some sort of situation is controlling things from the background, the Seven of Wands shows that you are stronger. At this pivotal point in time, you have the strength to be able to walk in a direction that makes that dark tunnel go away. The Devil and the Fool, all right? We're going to break free from the restrictions that have been restricting us from a new beginning. We're ready to release it. And you are going to release it. Aries, the Six of Wands is a victory. Celebrate this victory. The reward goes to you. This has been a challenging situation for you, but you know what? The Six of Wands shows that you deserve a round of applause, and that reward is going to you. It's a well-deserved it's something well-deserved. This is an achievement that you own because you have stood your ground, you have stayed strong, you've stayed focused, and you've stayed determined. And now this is completely something that is deserving for you. And this is why you are blessed this week, all right? You're being blessed because you are accomplishing something, you are releasing something, and you are moving on a new path. New directions are opening up. Could be with new relationship, the new way of looking at a relationship. It could be a job promotion, leveling up in your career. It could be personal gratification about realizing the things in life that we restrict ourselves with because we're so busy wearing masks and thinking that the monetary parts of life are so important that with the meaningful things in life get lost. But you're recognizing all of that, and it's all coming to light, and it's helping you experience a new journey. All right, Aries, we're now going to get the clarifying cards for the Two of Swords and the Princess of Cups. Now, this Princess of Cups could very well be a person in your life. Could be a younger person in your life that really kind of wears their heart on their sleeve. They're a little bit more emotional. But it also, I think that this message or person is really going to get through to you, and they're going to help you remove that blindfold and start to see things from more of an emotional perspective. By letting your emotions in, that Two of Swords will help you remove that blindfold. Let's find out what happens there. Spirit, angels, guides. For Aries, there is definitely victory here, and you've got the strength. Number 8, Leo energy. Not only are you've got the internal strength and the external strength, you've got spiritual strength. Your commitments to the things that are important in your life give you strength. And your angels, your spirit guides, God, whatever it is your belief system is, because it's different for each of us, but you know, that belief system stands strong, and that's what gives you this courage to the courage to maybe be a little bit more vulnerable with your feelings. The Princess of Swords is saying, you know what? Transformations can't take place unless you emotionally let go of something, because there's an emotional blockage that's having you cross your heart with those swords, and it's keeping you blindfolded. But I think that there's some sort of strength around you that helps cut through all of that. And again, so that blindfold will be removed. And I think that we sometimes go in protective mode with our emotions because we've been hurt before, or we feel like we've been controlled by a certain narrative. But there's victory here. That victory comes from you standing your ground, and no matter what keeps coming at you, you find victory. And this is a time where those rewards, you reap these rewards because they're well-deserved. You've had to maintain a certain amount of diplomacy. You've had to remain very strong. And the courage that you have is undeniable. And I believe that this is what's going to lead you to being able to break free from whatever this blindfold is. There is a choice that is important for you to make, and you will make it this week. And you are blessed. There is lots of blessings around you. All right, let's get into your spirit and angel messages. There definitely is one there. You've got 2, you've got 3. I could feel those 3. All right, let's start. This is your angel's message. Remember, it says, courage arrives when you step over fear. All right, do not be fearful anymore, because courage is arriving just when you need it most. And that's your angels reiterating that message to you. And this is so you, always in motion. You don't sit still for 1 minute. If it's not you actively doing something, your mind never stops. Always in motion. And here, we'll put that one over here. And then the last one, it says, be the best version of yourself and start today. Do that. That's really important, because you know what? You are in an honor, you're really on a path to honor something. And this reward comes because you are ready to achieve something. It could be a personal achievement. It could be a financial achievement. It could be a job achievement. But whatever the case may be the best version of yourself. And you have to do that right now. Don't let anything hold you back from doing that. All right, Aries, let's get an additional message here. Oh, we've got love. Love wanted to come out. Anything else? It's all about love. Let's see what that means. It says, before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will flow into your soul. And I think that has a lot to do with the co-create as well. It's time to open your heart. That Two of Swords is you keeping your heart closed off, but you have the strength, because I think there is a message coming through that is going to help you to really feel that flow of love. Beautiful. All right, we're going to get one additional angel message, and then we will get that, reveal that angel number. Spirit angels, guides for the beautiful sign Aries, the message that you would like them to hear. And it says, as the seasons of life turn, remember your life and all your experiences are driven by the invisible wheel of love. Love is very important. Life is an eternal ocean, and death and rebirth are the rising and falling of the same wave. Attached to every ending is a new beginning. And you know, I think I talked about how when I was pre-shuffling that you got the World card, which was showing that cycles in your life are ending. Things are closing out because a new beginning is emerging. And that's exactly what's happening here. All right, new life emerges. Okay, let's look at your angel numbers. Let's see what that angel number is for you. It says, hold your vision. So stay strong with that vision. 1551. So 1s, 5s, 55, 51, 11. All those numbers are very important numbers for you this week. It says manifestations, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. It says focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. And that shows with the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Definitely courageous and brave. And also that 8, the Strength card. So you're showing a lot of that in your reading as well. So hold your vision. Do not let that vision, do not let anybody take that vision away from you. Keep moving along your path because you are ready. Aries, I want to thank you so much for being here this week. Thank you so much. I hope that you find meaning in the reading this week. Please let me know in the comments. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.